This video was sponsored by PowerCircle Clothing and Headbusters Food Company in association with Cook Up Unlimited.
Cook up!
It's not a podcast.
Yo, Dennis here, back with another episode of This Is Not a Podcast. Y'all already know the lick read. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. It's greatly appreciated. So tonight, late, it's about almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Just got done doing a little bit of studying, taking some notes down, prepping for 2023, of course, and going over a few things. You always got to do that. Sometimes you got to organize and make sure your things stay in order. You always want to keep your program running smooth. So with that being said, I actually got my workout in earlier today, so we walked a few miles earlier today, and then we walked a few more miles earlier this evening. So right now I still got a little bit of energy. So I came home, rested up, got me a bite to eat. Not this late, but earlier when I came back home from my last walk. I'm about to go ahead, get me a workout in, go down to the gym, probably work out for about 30 minutes to an hour or so. And so I decided that, I'm gonna go ahead. My wife actually told me to do this before, but I figured today I got a little bit of energy, so I'm gonna just go ahead and work out until I get tired, so I can really wind down and relax, go to bed. Got my alkaline water here, so buckle up. Finna go get a workout. Then we're gonna have a little chit chat in between that, and keep it locked. This is not a podcast. Alright, I forgot to mention, but first thing I like to do before I go to the gym, I like to take a quick walk. I'll walk about a block or two around the complex or up the walk trail and back before I get started, because I like to wake my body back up, so that way I'll be completely stretched, completely warm before I even get to the gym, because I usually like to hit the treadmill first. So I'm gonna show y'all my routine real quick. We gonna get off into this vlog, so I had to go ahead and cut the camera back on real quick just to let y'all know that. So we finna step outside, so it's late, so it's about 1 o'clock, so I'm pretty sure the temperature done dropped maybe in the 50s or lower 50s by now. So I'm hoodied up, that's why I got my skull cap on. It was pretty nice all day today. At nighttime in Vegas, it gets a little nippy around this time of the month. We are in December, so low key, I ain't been into what they do on social media, but we'll get to that real quick. I ain't finna over talk right now. Let's go ahead and get this workout done. We might do a little bit more talking when I get back. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, y'all, so we're getting ready to kick this thing off one time for the fun time. If I didn't tell you, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification button in case I didn't say that. We got a couple things we're gonna cover tonight. I figured we'd talk about it now just to get it out the way. So I guess we're just gonna talk about what's to come, what's about to happen, and might as well go ahead and talk about it now because it's about to happen as of next month. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty dark. I ain't gonna turn the ISO up right now. We're gonna go ahead, do us a little light walk. I'll always like to work out late sometime. Well, most of the time I like to come in there late or at night when I go to the gym. It don't really be too many people out there. It's not as busy. You know what I'm saying? So it's much peaceful. Even though it might be 1 or 2 people in there, but it be real peaceful. We're gonna go ahead and hit a block, maybe a block or 2, and then we're gonna go ahead and get to it. We ain't gonna go too far. This is my routine, so we ain't gonna go too far. We just wanna wake the legs up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it, man. I ain't finna bore y'all with this long, dark walk. We trying to get active, man, trying to stay healthy and, get the weight down, get the muscles back up, that kind of thing, man. Health is wealth, man. You gotta live. Let me go ahead and put this camera to the wayside and get this workout in. I'll see y'all in the gym. Battery went dead, so I had to go ahead and bring out the spare. So usually I get on this bad boy right here and I do my chest press, you know what I'm saying? But I might do a couple reps just for the camera. But I'll do about 30 minutes on that treadmill though. Now the tricep extensions, yeah, that's cool, but I don't usually do that. If I'm gonna go ahead and get down, then I'll go over here and do some curls, right? So I'll go ahead and maybe do like a 40 pound, or I do a 30 pound, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll do a few sets of those. And I'll work my way over here, and I'll do me some squats. Give me a couple of reps of squats in there. And then that's about it, man. I keep it simple. I don't really do too much of nothing. So I got my headset on, got my music playing. So what I'm gonna do is, we'll just do a little highlight reel, I guess. Ain't no point in you just sitting here watching me do something for 30 minutes. You don't even watch that long. I would love for you to watch to the end, but hey, you right there, you. Watch the videos to the end. We'll get around to that. Let's just do a highlight reel, but I'm gonna continue to go ahead and talk me a little smack. As you can see, no additives or preservatives here. I'm getting off into this website, so I have to slow my speed down just so I can talk to y'all a little bit. This is a workout in itself, you know, because I'm holding this camera on the tripod. I'm actually getting my workout in. Pardon the shakiness if there's any shakiness. As you know, I've been directing y'all to go to www.powercircle.biz, right? A thing happened today, you know what I'm saying? Something I've been waiting on for a minute now, but a thing happened today. So we've been having a time since we've been established the second go around of doing this website thing, because you know, if you're independent, you know that, like, man, working a website is like working a job if you're trying to run a business. Some of my subscribers out there, some of our family members that's been with me for a little bit of time, y'all know about www.powercircle.life, right? So let me enlighten some of everybody that's on the new. Our original website one time was www.powercircle.life. I chose that name because I thought it was rather unique. Primarily it was just to promote the brand and, you know, like the visuals and everything we had going on at the time. And I believe we were promoting the showcases. We were doing a lot of cool stuff over there. Problem was, at that time, business picked up a little and I was doing a lot of traveling then too. So I didn't really get a chance to micromanage the website like I wanted to. A lot of things with the website just kind of fell by the wayside. A lot of things after a while just was left dormant due to the fact that we had business to run. And sometimes that's like one of the painful things of being like a one-man band. Some things is bound to fall by the wayside sometimes. The next time around, I promised myself that I'm gonna correct my corrections and try to be more hands-on, a little bit more detailed, and learn from my mistakes. I ain't gonna even say mistakes, but just your shortcomings. You know, not being attentive to detail. It was basically a waste of money. I didn't do it no better by not promoting it properly like I should have, even though I relied on my subs. But then I was neglecting you guys for a while, so now we're trying to get back on the good foot. And I know we were primarily at a time known for just music videos, so it was easy to let things just fall by the wayside, because we supposed to be way more in the thick of things than this right now. That's why I say it's important for y'all to make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification button, tell a friend, and please watch the videos to the end, or watch it as long as you can. And, you know, and I appreciate every second, every minute, because as you know, I'm trying to get this watch time up. So you see, I'm on this treadmill here, trying to get them down and woke them up at the same time. I'm gonna get on and get this first part of my process of this workout on. So I'm gonna crank this bad boy back up. I'm damn sure not gonna break my camera doing this, but we had the rapper taste. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying though. www.powercircle.life was the original website of the brand. I chose that name because I thought it was unique. I thought it stood out and it fit well with the brand, because it is a lifestyle. That's why I chose www.powercircle.life. Business picked up, got busy. A lot of stuff fell by the wayside. I wasn't doing the things that I was supposed to do when it comes to maintaining the website, because y'all know it's like a full-time job. If I didn't mention it before, it really is if you really gonna do this. So in other words, I was wasting money. I was in and out of town doing video shoots and everything. We trying to do some everything, and I think I was probably in the process trying to shoot a movie. I think I was in between that doing a documentary, shooting the docu-series. Matter of fact, if you go to one of those playlists on TFE TV and go to the Mud docu-series, there's about, 2 episodes over there? That's the docu-series I'm speaking of, and I got a few more episodes in the stash that I'm gonna put together. But I'm like, man, I need that watch time though. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like all Village of Robbins aside, I need that watch time. That's just bottom line. I could shorten everything up, man. I mean, if y'all won't let me know in the comment section, I'm just gonna go based off like the algorithms, like, you know, because I look at my analytics. You know, they kind of like forcing me to be this numbers guy, right? Because, you know, like I was telling them, like, yo, I ain't really like no social media type of dude. You did? I'm gonna crank this up a little bit, man. There we go. All right. So I ain't really like no social media dude, right? And I'm not, this ain't no joke, man, because I don't have that type of etiquette. I'm not as animated. I just be myself. You know what I mean? I'm more of a behind the scenes guy. I think I gave that disclaimer before, but for those of you on the new, I always got to mention it every now and then. So for all my family members on there, I'm not trying to sound like a broken record. I just have to continue to inform the misinformed. And right now, listen, I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to do, right? No, I ain't gonna say I'm trying to do. It's already in the works already. We in the season of doing. PowerCircle.biz. We on the verge of having a website up for our first year coming next month. But as they say, all good things come to an end. But sometimes, man, you got to get back to this PowerCircle.life thing, because I was no longer paying attention to it. I'm ripping and running around. I'm hustling, trying to get to it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got time to do that. I'm a one-man band, so some got to give. So you got to do things in order of importance. So, and that's what it is. Wife and kids, still got a business to run, still got like a lot on your plate, and I thank God for it. No way is I'm complaining. I'm just telling you what it was back at that time. I can remember when it was time to renew PowerCircle.life. I ain't got time for that. I'll get around it later. That name gonna always be available. So when I went back to get the name, it was unavailable. But when I look it up to see if anybody had it, nobody had it. So I waited. And then before you know it, lo and behold, the name reappeared. But the thing is, for the domain name, it costs way more than what I paid for the first time. So I'm like, man, I ain't thinking about no website right now anyway. So when the time comes, I just see if it's available because I know it's gonna be available or whatever. Lo and behold, it wasn't. So I said, well, I cop out for www.powercircle.biz. And that's the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But there was a God. God say, this is what you want. Let's bring it back. Because this is how I know it's meant. So the stars align, right? I ain't finna over talk it. I know I kind of make a long story long, but I'm gonna make a long story short by saying www.powercircle.life 2023 makes its return to its rightful owner. Remember that, y'all. www.powercircle.life will now be a thing again 2023. And not only that, it's under construction right now. So we're gonna do an official launching. But as of right now, go to www.powercircle.biz. I guess to the end of January. But after that, we back.